Shalom, shalom. Want to say all praises be to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Harakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Shalom to the sincere brethren. I came out there across the four winds, the four corners of the globe, pushing the truth, the good news of Yahweh Shai, proclaiming salvation to the elect of Israel, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and proclaiming the downfall of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man and his wicked empire. So this video is going to be a World War III update. Nonetheless, seeing the recent activities that's going on over there in the Middle East, the Valley of Yahweh Shaphat, the Valley of the Lord's Judgment, particularly between the state of Israel and the militant group of Hezbollah, which is based out there in Lebanon, man. It's basically on the edge of full-out war, which is all according to biblical prophecies, all working in tandem to bring forth the second coming of Yahweh Shai, our great king, and the kingdom of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, where the Israelites, the true Israelites, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, shall rule forever. So this is the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 27. For now are the plagues come upon the whole earth, come. So the plagues are what? The issuance of the destruction of the power structure of this world, man. Esau, Edom, and in particular the destruction of Babylon the Great. The plagues is what? Destruction, war, pestilence, earthquakes. What Matthew the 24th chapter say. You understand? These are the plagues that are upon the earth and that are to come upon the earth, man. And one of those main plagues is what? World War III. The Third World War. For now are the plagues come upon the whole earth, and ye shall remain in them. So these plagues are only going to intensify. These wars, what I say, wars and rumors of wars, Matthew 24th chapter, these things are only going to intensify, man. Turn on Fox News, CNN, these different news, Al Jazeera News Network. Right now the hot topic is what? Israel and Hezbollah, man. Of which are two key players that's going to play a key role in this World War III, especially in the Middle East theater, man. You understand? Because they hate each other guts, man. They hate each other guts. And it's all being stirred up through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, to be a part of what? This global World War III, man. Because there was a general on Fox News saying, yo, the US have to get ready to fight wars on multiple horizons, man. Multiple theaters, meaning they'll be fighting in the Middle East, in the Pacific, in Europe. You know what I mean? That's why it's World War III. Because they're going to be different theaters, man. Of course, the Middle East is going to be the epicenter, the Valley of Yahweh Shaphat. But hey, it's going to be different theaters of this World War III, man. Over there in North Korea, man, in the South China Sea, in Europe, so on and so forth, man. Going to be different theaters of wars going on, man. And there's all type of conflicts and wars and rumors of wars going on the earth, man. Just look it up, man. You know what I mean? Google it. They'll tell you there's 100 and something conflicts and wars going on in the earth, which is all according to biblical prophecy. Because what? The earth is in a state of turmoil, is in a state of mourning, upheavals and uproars of the people. 2nd Ezra chapter 15 verse 27. For now are the plagues come upon the whole earth, and ye shall remain in them, for the Most High shall not deliver you. That's going to the 2/3 of Israel who refuse to turn back to the Lord. And for the Most High shall not deliver you, because ye have sinned against him. Behold, an horrible vision, and the appearance thereof from the east. So the East, man, which the Middle East is a part of that, the main focal point is going to be a place of severe destruction, severe catastrophe is going to be going on. Severe death is going to be going on over there in the Middle East, man. And we seeing what? The beginning stages thereof, man. The beginning of the end. Behold, an horrible vision, and the appearance thereof from the east. where the nations of the dragons of Arabia shall come out with many chariots, and the multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon the earth, that all they which hear them may fear and tremble. Come. And what? The Lebanese people, they are Arabians, man. The Ishmaelites, man, along with the Palestinians, Ishmaelites. So, and they coming up on that against who? The state of Israel, man, which is the American puppet state over there in the Middle East, man. So they're coming up against Esau, Edom's power structure, man. The dragons of Arabia. Also the Carmanians, which the Carmanians are the Persians, the Iranians, which they are part of this because they funding Hezbollah, they funding the Palestinians, they funding all type of militia groups to come up against the state of Israel and American interests over there in the Middle East, man. So everything is tying together, man, for the big day, man, for the consequential times to come. Because who else is back in Iran? Russia, China, man, the BRICS nation. Who's back in the state of Israel? The United States and her allies, man, NATO and the EU. So all these different nations are gonna have to pick a side, man. They already on a side, man. You know what I mean? Only Turkey playing defense. We know ultimately Turkey is gonna double dip, man. It's gonna double dip, but ultimately side with the Russians, man. Because Turkey is technically a part of NATO, but hey, NATO don't really fuck with Turkey, and Turkey don't really fuck with NATO, man. It's just like a historical type thing why Turkey is a part of it, but ultimately we know, according to the prophecies, hey, Turkey gonna come up against Babylon the Great, man. You know what I mean? Even the NATO allies, man, ultimately. But 10 horns shall hate the whole. They're gonna come up against America at the end time, at the end of the end, man. They're gonna realize that they've been played, man, and used as pawns. And they're gonna shoot whatever nuclear missile artillery that they have left upon Babylon the Great, same way. You understand? So we just had to prophesy it and watch it play out, and we seen it play out, man. We seen it play out, man, because it's something gotta give, man. There's a lot of back and forth, things heating up, things kind of dying down. Ultimately, shit's gonna pop, man. Where it ain't gonna be no turning back, man. It ain't gonna be no going back to what was before. It's gonna be downhill from there towards the kingdom for the Israelites. Also the Carmanians raging in Iraq shall go forth as wild boars of the wood. With great power shall they come and join battle with them, and shall waste a portion of the land of the Assyrians. So the Carmanians, the Iranians, are going to come up against the state of Israel and against the modern day Assyrians, which is the America, man. They're going to come up against them, man, in terms of straight up warfare, man. And Iran have a very powerful military, man. And they have backers, like I was saying, Russia and China, man. You know what I mean? They have backers, and that's all according to the book of Ezekiel. So we seeing the things heating up, man. We seeing the things heating up. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 38. Let me see. Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 4. And I will turn thee back and put hooks in thy jaws, talking about Gog and Magog, which is the land of Russia. I put hooks in thy jaws, and will bring thee forth, and all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. Kind of basically bringing Russia back into that military prowess, going back to the Soviet times, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, which is what we see before our eyes. Russia invaded Ukraine a couple years ago, man. Russia is building up their army, building up their nuclear armaments, so on and so forth. Ultimately to what? For this final showdown, man. For this final face-off with Babylon the Great in America, man. Same with China, North Korea, India, Pakistan. Same with all of the militaries and countries of the earth that are not aligned with America, man, and NATO. They all building up themselves for that battle, man. Through the power and the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So we're supposed to watch these things, watch the news and see, yo, okay? See what's going on and see, yo, this Lebanon, Hezbollah, state of Israel thing, yo. This is a key element fitting into prophecy, man. Very key element. Ezekiel chapter 38 verse 5, Persia, which is Iran, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet, Gomer and all his bands, the house of Togarmah, which goes into Turkey, of the north quarters and all his bands, and many people with thee. Because ultimately Turkey is an Islamic nation, man. And a lot of times they side with those Arabs, man. You know what I mean? And the Persians too are Islamic. So they're going to side with them, man. To come up against who? Babylon the Great. Which is a beautiful thing to see. And we see it happening before our eyes. And trust me, don't be surprised of how quick Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai could speed these things up, man. How quick Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai could make this happen, man. Hey, because America itself going to be vanquished within an hour, man. Within 1 hour. So letting you know, the prophecies are leading up to that months, weeks, days, man. Could come down like that. You understand? So we have to be prepared for any and everything spiritually first. You know what I mean? Mentally, spiritually. You know what I mean? And even to a certain extent physically, man. You understand? Guys, it's going to happen, man. World War III is going to happen. Economic collapse is going to happen. It's just a matter of time, man. It's just a matter of time. Hey, and they also have this United Nations Assembly. You know what I mean? It's like Psalms 83rd chapter right there. The nations come together in tumult. Because really they're all against each other. But at the same time, they're all against the true Israelites, the so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. So the Most High is going to confound them same way, man. You know what I mean? The Lord is going to confound them same way. Because our captivity is almost accomplished. Lamentations 4:21. The time of the Gentiles is almost fulfilled. Them occupying our holy land. So this book of Revelation chapter 11 tells you that, man. Revelation chapter, that's why all of that is going on over there in the land. Lebanon and the state and in the land of Israel. Revelation chapter 11 verse 1. Actually, let me start at verse 2 to get straight to the point. But the court which is without the temple, leave out and measure it not, for it is given unto the Gentiles, and the holy city shall they tread on the foot 42 months. So the Gentiles, the natural born Gentiles, they're treading the holy city on the foot, man. They parted the land. You go over there in Jerusalem, there's a Jewish quarter, Arab quarter, Armenian quarter. Madness, man. Jerusalem don't belong to part of it, just belongs to Jerusalem, man, the city of peace, Jerusalem, man. With the Jews, primarily the tribe of Yahweh inhabiting that land, man. You understand? Well, what? They parted our land, man. But guess what? The time of the Gentiles is being fulfilled, and that's what we see. That's why we see these wars break out, man. The Lord is using the Gentiles against the Gentiles to destroy each other, man. And hey, in the meantime, Israel rising, man. The elect of the nation of Israel is our rising, which is a beautiful thing. I'll probably close it out with this precept right here, Romans chapter 13, verse 11. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. Huh? These things is what? Signs. It's impetus. That, yo, our salvation is nearer than when we believe. It's nearer than when we believe. So we are embracing these things coming to pass, because these things what? Inch us closer to our salvation, inches closer to full righteousness, inches us closer to full rulership under our great King Yahweh Shai. And so with that, our brothers and sisters were edified. We want to say all praises be to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Harakah Bagash. Double honors to the apostles, elders of great millstone well, and shalom to the elect. Kwam Yashala.